Superstars, back with another Veve video. You got Superstar Joe. We're live today. You got the Superstar fam. I don't know how many people are watching, how many people are catching this, but hopefully you guys catch it on the rebound after it goes live. It's not going to be a long one. Just wanted to put out my thoughts for the day, keep the streak alive. So just wanted to say, how's it going, guys? Give you some punches. But I also want you guys to go find somebody you love, someone you care for, and just give them a hug. All right, give them a hug for me. Say this is from Superstar Joe. Actually, don't say it like that. Say I just wanted to give you a hug because you mean something to me, and I love you, and all that. Right. So definitely go find somebody that's close to you, means a lot to you. Go give them a hug, and also please, 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 please keep my buddy Rob in your prayers. Say a prayer for him if you do that stuff. If not, send him some nice juju. He could really use it right now. But yeah, guys, I'm here. I'm live. It's weird. I don't do videos like this normally. It's been a busy day. Saturday's a little bit tough for me, but today especially has been a really, really long day. Obviously, not home. Don't have the merch on, so definitely um, not in the filming atmosphere or any of that stuff. And the mood's a little bit off right now for me. I'm not gonna lie, but I want to make sure that I get something out to you guys, something for your earballs to listen to. But as you can see by the title, I'm talking about perpetual utility. Now, what does that mean? Perpetual utility is something that is ongoing, consistent, doesn't stop, repetitive, like something. I think this is where we need to be when it comes to not just Veve, but NFTs in general. If we want to change the stigma behind NFTs, I think that we need to have that type of utility. And I know people are going to say it's a collector's app. You got to bring more collectors in, bring more collectors in. Sure, if we didn't want it to have any ties um, to NFTs or crypto and all that, that is something that you could do. We could bring in only collectors, but the fact of the matter is that this is not that. That's not what this project is. We have a metaverse coming up, which is going to be basically the heartbeat of the crypto community and a lot of decentralized projects. Vivi's not necessarily decentralized, but what we are going to see happen is you're going to have all these metaverses which are interconnected. Viviverse is going to be one of them, and it's using coins that are cryptocurrencies. We got Omi; it's a cryptocurrency, very heavily involved and going to be very heavily involved in the Viviverse. I think we need to have for our collectibles on Veve, and if it's not on Veve, an NFT space in general, some kind of perpetual utility. We've seen what happens when you give a one-time utility, where you buy something, you get your airdrop, and then you unload it or you get rid of it because there's no more use for it. I've always thought the best way to change this space is to come up with something where people or businesses or whoever can come through and say, like, this is what I want to do, and I want to have this NFT, and I want it to have ongoing utility, because that's how the masses, I feel like you're going to bring them in. You're going to bring, regardless if they're collector, if they're flipper, whoever, you want masses in this space for this space to thrive. You want Veve to keep putting out collectibles, you need it to thrive. You need long term. I mean, if they keep going and losing people, rather than bringing, even if you want them to bring in collectors, if they're not bringing in people in general, collectors or not, and they go down, they're not going to have money to do the things that we want them to do. They have a ton of money now, but I mean, that's their money. They want money for the business and all that. So I think perpetual utility is key. Types of perpetual utility are like things like discounts on stuff, access to things, like not just parties, like not just the access to this party, because then once the party's done, it's gone. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. And I know it's not that type of a video, but I want to hear from you guys. What type of perpetual utilities could you think of? Like, you guys are super creative. I learn a lot. I learned so much from you guys. I want to hear from you. What type of perpetual utility do you think could help elevate not just Veve, but the NFT space in general, to make people start to pay attention again to NFTs? I get the whole first time that people start paying attention to NFTs, it was because everything went up like crazy, skyrocketed. People like, I want a piece because I want to make money. That's not the way to do this. If you want it to be long term and you want it to be something that sticks around and people take serious, you got to give it that perpetual utility, right? I love that word, by the way. So I keep saying it. That's why it's in the title and all that. I appreciate you nine people who are here right now, being here. I don't know if you caught the beginning, but if you didn't, I want you. This is the homework assignment. Go find somebody that means something to you. Give them a hug. say it came from Superstar Joe, or don't say it came from Superstar Joe, but just give them a hug, let them know what they mean to you. Because I mean, like, honestly, we need a lot more happiness in this world. We need a lot more positivity. And if we can bring that to somebody's day today, if you can just make somebody smile, even if you don't gotta give them a hug, you don't want to be getting close contact. We got all kinds of viruses and whatnot. Give them something to smile about. Tell them a joke. Make somebody else happy. Like, put aside your feelings and try and help somebody else's day. And I think you're going to feel a million times better. So maybe that's some type of perpetual utility we can get. Maybe we can do something where it's something that makes people feel nice or feel good. Like maybe there's feel good stories around this. I mean, we got all these clubs where you can be in this club, you can be in that club. That's kind of perpetual utility, because now you're in a club, and that club maybe will keep getting consistent utility. I mean, example, back cowls. You own a back cowl, you get things dropped into your wallet or whatever, and it seems like almost on an ongoing basis every 52 days or something, 54 days. You guys let me know. I don't have a back cowl, but I think that is something that maybe we need to look into as an entire space in NFTs and in this whole thing we're doing here. Or else, like, what's stopping the fall of the NFTs with this type of market? I think you can change the tide. I really do think that the tide can change without the macro, if the right things are done. Like if it's possible. I mean, maybe there's less things you can give away perpetually, but I don't know who we got here. Let's say what's up, and then I'm probably gonna dip out here quick. But Andrew Matthew first. That's the first time I've seen you as first. I don't know if you've been first before. If not, maybe Rob's seen it. But appreciate you being here. Not too much. I mean, it's a little bit of a weird day, weird video, weird thumbnail. You guys aren't used to it. This is a different type of video. Not really for me. It's like 750, Bob. But how's it going, Bob Sales? Oh, you mean you were late? Yes, Andrew Matthew actually came through and destroyed you on this one. What up, Superstar Man? How's it going, Shawnee Poo YouTube? It's going. We are enjoying the live stream. This is the only way I could get the video up today, but I wanted to talk about the perpetual utility. I want to hear ideas. I want to hear from you guys. What is the best type of perpetual utility? Leave it in the comments, not on the chat. Like, leave it in the comments so that I could come back to it and maybe make some videos about it. I want to hear early access. Yes, I love early access, but it has to be something that there's going to be more than one thing of early access. So if it's like, for example, with Veve, maybe there's a comic book or something, or if you own certain number of comic books, then you get early access to other comics. Like I know they're going to start trying to do things with MCP, which is cool, and that might bring some kind of perpetual utility and incentivize holding, and that's what I think will be successful. But I'm talking even more like broad stream, because I was thinking about, I'm like, there's all these projects, but like, what's incentivizing holding, and what's incentivizing new people coming into the space? I mean, I'm trying to tell my buddies about it, and they're laughing at me. Well, who cares? You got a picture. Oh, you got a 3D collectible. You can look at on your phone. They want to know what matters. Is it going up in value? That's the first thing they want to know. And the second thing they want to know is, like, what does it do? And when it's what does it do, it's very slim right now to be able to tell people, right? No, it's a little bit different today. Yeah, thank you. Give me the hug. Go give someone else a hug. I'm telling you. And driving at night, very relaxing, especially if there's no traffic, right? No traffic, really, really cool. Luke, thank you for the hug as well. Andrew is killing us as the first. Bob Sales is sleeping on the job. I know that I threw Bob off with this video. He didn't see the normal thumbnail. It's okay. It's my fault. I'll take it. But yeah, there's a bunch of people who would love to do utility on Veve. I mean, we talked to some of the artists already. It was cool. But no, guys, I mean, I want to see some perpetual utility in the space. I want to see some ideas in the comments, and I want you to go hug somebody or go make somebody's day, and then come back and let me know what you did and how you did it and what the reaction was, and if it helped you out, if it made you feel better. So someone's driving by me right now. That means it's time for me to go, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.